Vielen Dank, Herr Premierminister. Wir danken Ihnen ganz herzlich für den Empfang.
Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Anwar, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for this wonderful reception here. I'm delighted to be back in Kuala Lumpur, here in Kuala Lumpur. Malaysia is the third visit I'm undertaking within a year to this region, to Southeast Asia and the Indo-Pacific region. It is an important region for our country, and that holds especially true for Malaysia. Your country has developed into a key partner in economic terms for us, and we want to intensify this successful cooperation. Today we discussed this, how to intensify this cooperation. 700 German companies have created 65,000 jobs in Malaysia, and we want to further intensify this cooperation, and we want to elaborate and think about how we can draw benefits from this cooperation.
Wir wollen unsere Zusammenarbeit vertiefen, weil wir heute auch im Gespräch festgestellt haben, dass wir viele Ähnlichkeiten haben. Wir sind beide, Malaysia und Deutschland, gefestigte Demokratien. Wir stehen Seite an Seite im Kampf für den Schutz des.
I believe what we need to do, Prime Minister, is to tell our countries, our respective countries, how important we are for each other. I know that Malaysia is the biggest trading partner. I know that Germany within the European Union is the biggest trading partner for Malaysia. So you can see this, and I saw this yesterday when we visited Penang. You mentioned the German investments, German companies are undertaking in Penang. We visited high-tech companies, companies producing semiconductors, but also companies producing medical supplies. And but that's not enough. What convinced me is the aspect of vocational training. And I talked to young people who voiced their expectations that we need to intensify and do more in the field of dual vocational training here in Malaysia.
Wir treffen uns, Herr Ministerpräsident, in Zeiten von Krise und Konflikt. Wir alle haben gespürt.
Prime Minister, we're meeting here in times of crisis and conflict. The last 2 years have been marked by this, especially now since the start of the war of aggression, Russia's war of aggression against Ukraine. And we saw how disruptive this is for the international economic relations and international order. We suffer from disruption of supply chains, and one lesson that we draw and learn that one-sided dependencies are not good. We need to balance risks and opportunities around the globe, and this is why I'm so delighted and happy that the German-Malaysian relations are an anchor of stability.
Herr Ministerpräsident, gestern der Tag war vornehmlich der Wirtschaft gewidmet. Wir haben heute zahlreiche politische Gespräche.
Prime Minister, yesterday was dedicated to economic relations, the business community. Today we held political talks. Tomorrow I will dedicate my time to nature and climate protection, and I'm delighted and happy to be able to travel to the east of Malaysia, to Sarawak, and witness how much Malaysia commits itself to protecting pristine rainforests, which are an important part of the world's green lung. We know that time is of the essence. Our action, it depends a lot from our actions, whether we will be successful in limiting global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius, and whether we will be able to slow down climate change and avert grave consequences for the climate. And I'm very much delighted and looking forward to exchange views with local and international experts tomorrow in Sarawak.
Der Premierminister und ich, Sie haben es eben gehört, haben uns ausgetauscht über das wohl drängendste Thema der Welt.
Prime Minister and myself, we also talked and discussed the most pressing issue of global politics these days. We talked about the Russian war of aggression against Ukraine. Germany has reiterated time and again that the Russian attack on Ukraine is an act of aggression against a sovereign nation, which was unprovoked and cannot be justified by anything. It is a clear violation of the UN Charter, and it is important that the overwhelming majority of the world, Germany and Malaysia, stand side by side in condemning this Russian war of aggression.
Ganz zum Schluss, Herr Premierminister, noch einmal herzlichen Dank für die Möglichkeit zu diesen Gesprächen heute.
Prime Minister, once again, thank you for the opportunity to meet today. I'm very much looking forward to the remainder of the day, to our joint state banquet tonight in presence of His Majesty the King, and I'm looking forward to continuing our discussion tonight. Thank you.